Welcome to week 16. We're going to see the Atlanta Falcons playing against Green Bay Packers. I'll be the Packers, of course. Computer will be the Falcons. Now, the Falcons came in dead last place in the first season. Last season, they came in third out of four. So only 4 teams in the division, so they haven't been looking the best. And this season, they're in third once again, so Falcons are one team that hasn't done a whole lot. Along with the Jets are another team that is really not that good. I'm trying to think offhand of all the teams that really usually never make the playoffs in all these Tecmo games. Well, it's kind of hard to say with this one since this is the first time I've done the full season. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I'll just skip through the first games. Denver gets beat by the 49ers. Minnesota beats Detroit. So let's take a look at that again. NFL standings. This time I want to check the Central. So yeah, the Minnesota Vikings caught up to me and win, so I have to win this game. Well, actually, even if I lost this game, I'd still be happy because my points. Look at the point difference. They've got 400. The Vikings have 410 points plus. They have 308 points, opposing points. So they got a total of 102 points. Now look at me, I got 504 points and 230 opposing points. So I don't feel like doing the math, but it's like 266, I think. Something like that. Just off the top of my head. Might be off by 10 or so. So, even if I lose this game, it's not going to make that big of a difference. But I still want to get a good spot in the playoffs, so. I think the 49ers probably just about have the first seed clinched. Whoa. Okay, I better check this because I haven't controlled the Packers in like the last 2 weeks, so I have no idea which players have got good condition or bad condition since then. So, Edgar Bennett I could put in. It seems like most players aren't that good. Lewis is terrible. Put Anthony Morgan in and Ed West. That's nice. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna. Okay, I'll put Bennett here. Whoops. Thompson here. Sterling Sharp. Down here. Anthony Morgan there. And let's see, Leroy Butler can stay where he's at. Okay, so we're not going to have much of a running game until I get some receivers that are good enough where I can put Sharp back in at running back.
Red, 32. Cut, cut.
Okay, that was like 10 yards over his head. Maybe Ty Detmer needs to come in.
Blue, 48. Blue, 48. Cut, 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 cut.
See, that's the kind of running game you can expect when Sterling Sharp's not playing as running back.
Red, 24. Cut.
Oh, I thought I was going to cut up and get a touchdown. I tricked him once.
Ready.
cut down, and
Cut.
I wasn't expecting it. Ooh.
Wow. 52. Wow. 52. Cut. Touchdown.
There we go. I didn't get to play any games yesterday because I had company come up, so kind of ruined my day. I get off work tomorrow at 3, so I should have plenty of time. I might even have time to do 2 games tomorrow. I want to get the season over with. Keep moving. Look at that. My kicker had a tackle in. Isn't that just sad? Yes, see, I'm getting eager to do the Super Mario review, but what I want to do is complete. I'm recording games. I'll actually talk about it at halftime because it's
Wow. 52. Wow. 52.
kind of a long story.
Cut.
Well, it's not really long, but so when we get to halftime, I'll go ahead and take a break. You know, well, that's nasty. I can't put any of them guys in. I'm not even going to check the other guys because I can't replace them anyway. This Reggie's good. Look at that, just about every player on my team is in bad condition, it seems like. A lot of them anyway.
Ready. Check. Cut.
Okay,
Cut.
so
Cut.
maybe I could try talking about this while I'm playing. See, I'm planning on making a Super Mario review, as Pete might know if you've listened to my other videos. But in order to do that, what I'm doing is recording all the Super Mario games on VHS tape.
Cut. Cut. Cut.
But I can't do any Super Nintendo games because I'd have to take this game out to play those, and I don't want to take this game out because I'm worried it might screw up the season. Might screw up the save data. So I want to wait till I finish the season.
Wow. 52. Wow. 52. Cut.
Episode
Cut.
number 400 is
Cut.
going to be
Cut.
my
Cut.
Super Mario
Cut. Cut.
review, and it's most likely going to be like more than one video. I'm thinking it's probably going to be 3. I think I'm going to do it in 3 parts. Like part 1 will be the NES games, part 2 will be the Super NES, and part 3 will be the N64.
Ready. Check. Cut.
Okay, so far out of 2 rushing attempts, I got a total of 2 yards.
Wow. 52. Wow. 52. Cut. 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 Cut.
That's not going to work.
Cut. 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 Red. 24. Red.
At least I tricked them.
24. Cut. Cut.
Fourth and 1. I'm going for it.
Red. 32. Red. 32. Cut. Cut.
Wide open.
Touchdown.
I've also got some more games ordered too. 3 games that aren't really the greatest. Back to the Future 2 and 3, Karate Kid, or not Karate Kid, Beetlejuice. Because I plan on doing a review about LJN games. So I want to get a few more and just show how bad they are.
Wow, 52.
And the games,
Hut,
those
hut, hut.
LJM games I got, they're okay for like a few minutes to play. I mean, you just don't want to expect to
First down.
beat the games because you're usually not going to get very far.
Blue 48.
Like most of
Blue
those
48.
games,
Hut, hut,
Back to the
hut.
Future Part 2, 3, well, it's 2 and 3. I have no idea where to go in that game, what I'm supposed to be doing, or where I'm going. It's like they really don't... Most games are self-explanatory where you can figure them out. At least Back to the Future, the first one, you know you just keep on walking.
Hut, hut.
See, if I would have pressed the R1 button before they would have picked their play, the clock would have kept ticking.
Red 32. Hut, hut, hut.
Press the R1 button, by the way, to go back to the previous menu. So see, like, let's say right now, well, I guess we're going to have to wait till after this. Okay, see, it's a good thing I checked that. Leroy Butler's in bad condition, so I got to replace him. So they're going to be punting here. Sterling Sharp is going to be my returner. Oh, it's locked. I didn't get to see who my player was. Oops. See, I just pressed the R1 button right there to go back so I can check the stuff out. Fire's in bad condition. Detmer's excellent. Okay, check my running backs first. Cobb come in. Is Wilson a running back? Yes, he is. He's one player I don't know too much because I think this is the only game he's been with the Packers in. So he can come in. Check out Cobb. Okay, Cobb's better. Anthony Morgan's going to be leaving. They could bring in West, Brooks, and Lewis. Okay, looks like we got everyone.
Brown 52. Brown 52. Hut, hut. Touchdown.
See, now I've got to run a game even though I don't have Sterling in there. Actually, I think I'm going to put Sterling Sharp as my running back since he's in excellent condition. Oh, that fool broke right through. I'm going to check my defense. Yurkovich and McMichael can both come in. Don't need any of them. George Kuntz is still bad, so there's no point checking the other players. Buckley and Pryor are the only ones that can come in.
Red 24. Red 24. Hut, hut, hut.
Reggie White.
Blue 48.
There's also a
Blue
bunch of
48.
other games I plan on ordering.
Red 24. Red.
think, yeah, I got the list here. I'll go over it at halftime. I'll mention all the games I'm planning to get.
Red 32, red 32. Hut, 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 hut.
See, that guy there blocked for me. He kind of gave me some extra time to give me a few more yards. Okay, let's see who else. Lewis can come in. So I think I'm going to put Lewis right here, Brooks right here, Sharp here, and Thompson here.
Blue 43. Hut, hut.
Oh, that didn't get me much.
Blue 48. Hut, hut, hut. Blue 43. First down. Blue 43. Blue 43. Hut, hut, hut.
I'm not picking up the yards I should be.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Hut.
Doing pretty good though with a backup quarterback.
Hut. Quarterback sack.
1 yard Clay Matthews. He's with the Packers now. Never realized he was around that long. That's crazy.
Blue 43. Blue 43. Hut.
What was he throwing to?
Ready. Set. Hut.
Okay, I'm like playing in the end zone. Whoops. What should I do here?
Brown 52. Hut.
Oh, he's got the ball on the goal line. That's a touchdown.
Hut.
They
Touchdown.
tried to sack me. They blitzed me and didn't get me, fools. See, that's one play where you gotta be holding your quarterback like backwards direction to give him enough time to pass it, otherwise he'll get sacked. That's one play you can do that on. Otherwise I usually go for shotgun plays to avoid getting blitzed because it gives you plenty of time to throw the ball before they reach the quarterback. That's my screen pass play. As long as you're holding back on it, give your quarterback start running backwards right away. So if you do notice them blitzing you, it'll give you like that split second you need to pass the ball before they get you.
Red 24. Red 24. Hut. 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 Hut.
Oh, that would have been cool if that would have been intercepted. That's the one feature I really like about this game that I have not seen in any of the games, is sometimes when the ball's tipped in the air, sometimes you see a player catch it. In the other games, every time the ball gets tipped, you'll end up hitting the ground.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Hut. 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 Red 32.
Okay, see, now that was just stupid of him. I audibled for the goal line. Why would they audible for a running play?
Ready. Check. Cut. 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 Pass.
I don't know if they even have a completed pass yet this game. I don't recall seeing one.
Touchdown.
That was cool. Who was it? Gilbert Brown, the fattest player on the team. He's pretty good though for his size. Had to move. Club second. I'm gonna go for an onside kick. Oh, they're gonna. I thought they were gonna get their first touchdown on. Or like that. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess they do have a completed catch because quarterbacks, they got 3 yards passing, 22 rushing, but I'm dominating. Anyways, the other games I plan on getting: Super Pitfall, which I've never played before. Punisher was a game I used to rent all the time, and I used to love that game. Another one is Popeye. Now, I'm not sure if I played. I remember playing a Popeye game years ago, but I can't remember if it was Atari or Nintendo. I watched a video on YouTube, and by the sound of the music, I think it was the Nintendo game I played. Balloon Fight. I don't think I've ever played that game, but I have played A Bobo's Big Adventure, which has a balloon fight stage. And Arch Rivals basketball game. It was a pretty fun one. Arch Rivals is a weird game. It's like you can sit there and punch each other and all that stuff. Battletoads is another one. Chess Master, Dr. Mario, and Ghostbusters Part 2. And Dr. Mario, from what I recall, wasn't really that fun of a game, but I figure it's a Mario game. I could throw it in my Mario review. So, anyways, I'm up 35-0. I'm into the second half. And after I get those games and do uploads of them, I'll probably end up ordering more after that. And it's just a matter of kind of picking out which games I want. Yurgovich and McMichael can both come in. These players look like they haven't changed since last quarter. Teagan Evans can both come in. Sterling Sharp's got to leave. Got to find somebody who... Man, all my players are in bad condition again. Marcus Wilson, 44 and 44. And I'm really not finding many players at 63 and 19. I'll probably put Terrell Buckley in because his speed's so high. George Teague. Maybe I'll put him in. Actually, I'll put him for my punt returner and kick returner. I'll put in Buckley.
Wow, 52. Cut, 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 cut.
There we go. I seem to get at least one every game. got to check it though.
Cut. Red 32.
Got to check the offensive players here. I'm not going to bring Favre in until Detmer gives me a reason to. If Detmer starts failing, I'll go ahead and bring him in. Edgar Bennett can come in. Reggie Cobb. Bring in Morgan and West. Look at that, all my best players are doing terrible.
Brown 52. Brown 52. Cut.
Now where did that guy come from?
First down.
A receiver is wide open downfield, and all of a sudden a player, when the ball gets to him, there's a player there. Is he hiding up his jersey or something?
Blue 43. Blue 43. Cut. Red 32. Red 32. Cut. Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut.
Did it again. Close, but not quite enough.
Red 32. Red 32. Cut.
Oh, get up, idiot. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Turnover.
Well, I guess we'll just start burying him now.
Red 24. Red 24.
You want the ball this close to your end zone? You got it.
Ready. Set. Cut. Brown 52. Brown 52. Cut.
Yeah, I think this is going to be my lowest scoring quarter of the... Oh, that was nasty. See, that's always the time they get the big passing plays. It's when they're like right by their own goal line. I never see it happen when they're around the 50. Unless it's a good team I'm playing against, like Buffalo might do something like that, but
Ready.
one of the worst teams in the league.
Cut.
Okay, now how did they suddenly get good at catching? I mean, the first half they only had 3 yards. They had more yards in one play there than they've had. They had like probably 10 times more yards in that one play than they had in the whole first half.
Brown 52. Cut. Red 32. Red 32. Cut.
Yes, now they're going for passing plays.
Brown 52. Brown 52. Cut.
Oh, fool. Yeah, they're probably going to score
Blue
in.
48.
They were a terrible team, but they suddenly got good. And every once in a while, the quarterback just decides to throw it to one of the fans.
Ready, set, cut, cut. Blue 48, blue 48. Cut, cut, cut.
Oh, did this quarterback just throw Reggie White?
Touchdown.
Seems like they got really good all of a sudden. In the first half, they could only get 25 total yards, and it's like that whole drive all the way downfield, they're just yards after yards, piling it on. It's like, would the players switch for someone else?
Blue 43. Cut, 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 cut. No good.
You know, I think I'm going to put Farvin since Detmer couldn't cut it last drive. Now watch next quarter, 14 seconds.
Cut, 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 cut.
Favre will be in
cut,
bad
cut,
condition.
Cut, cut. Blue 48, blue 48. Cut, cut.
And I have to put Detmer in again. I'd like to see a sack win now.
Blue 48, blue 48. Cut, 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 cut. Blue 48, blue 48. Cut, cut, cut.
Okay, let's see how they changed. And I called that one. Favre's in bad condition. Gonna take him back out and put Detmer in. Sharp and Brooks can both come in. Put Sharp right there. Leroy Butler still doing nasty.
Ready, set, cut, 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 cut. Brown 52. Touchdown.
That was cool. Actually, he was going for a running play. When they audibled, I decided to audible to a passing play. Yeah, Ghostbusters 2, I played. Actually, I forgot to mention. I started mentioning which games I played. Battletoads, I have. Actually, the rest of the only game in here I haven't played. Super Pitfall and Balloon Fight, I think, are the only two I haven't played. The rest of them I all did play. I really didn't own many games
24,
when I was younger. I used to run quite a few of them. Oh, that's nasty.
First down.
Look at that. Almost 40 yards. In the first half, they only had 3 passing yards. Now they're picking up like 4-yard passes and... George Kuntz just been a fail all game. Bring Harrison Evans in.
32. Cut, cut, cut.
Every Friday and Saturday night, back when I was a kid, when I was like between the ages like 13 to 16, or 12 to 16, my dad used to take me and my sister down to the video game store every weekend, where he'd rent 2 movies and we'd get 3 games because they had a deal. You rent 2, you get to rent the third one for free. I've rented tons of games over 4 or 5 years. Most of the games on my channel are games that I've rented. There are a few ones that I owned were like baseball, Karate Kid. I did have the first Back to the Future, but I gotta. You didn't see that game. I gotta get that one yet. TSB Surf Design's another one we had. Tetris.
Red 32. Red 32. Cut, cut.
I think we had Paperboy.
52. Wow, 52. Cut.
I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure we had Paperboy too. Not Paperboy Part 2, but I think we had the game Paperboy also.
Blue 43. Cut. Red 32. Red 32. Cut. Red 32.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm trying to think of all the other games we had. I think we had at least like 10 or 15 games.
Ready. Set. Cut. Cut.
I think I had the first. I think we had, or I can't remember if I had Tecmo Super Bowl on NES or. I don't think I did. I think that was Super Nintendo that I owned that game on.
Ready. Set. Cut.
Yeah, it was Christmas of '88 when we got our Nintendo. It was Christmas of '93. I got the Super Nintendo. My 17th birthday.
Cut. Cut. Cut.
Day before Christmas. My birthday's Christmas Eve.
Blue 43. Blue 43. Cut. 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 Turnover.
I know there's probably a few games that I can't remember offhand that I own that I'll probably end up mentioning in the next video.
Red 32. Red 32. Cut.
The games I rented the most were Maniac Mansion, Spy vs. Whoa!
Touchdown.
It's like you hit a slip and slide or something. There's Maniac Mansion, Spy vs. Spy, and North and South. Oh, another game we owned was Castlevania II: Simon's Quest. Cool thing about that game is we had the password that gave you all the weapons, the Flame Whip, and like everything, pretty much everything you needed. So all you do is start out in the town of Jova. That would fail. Start up in the town of Jova and you just walk to Dracula's castle, hit enemies as you go. You really didn't have to do anything, didn't have to buy anything. And I did that for all the years I owned it. Never did a full playthrough back when I was a kid. The first time I've ever done a full playthrough of that game from start to finish was just when I downloaded it on the Wii like a couple years ago. I decided to give it a try.
Ready, set, cut, cut, cut.
See, that's no fair. Reggie White should still get credit for a sack there.
Round 52, round 52. Cut, cut, cut.
And that's the game. So I had 69 rushing yards. I had two yards more than them rushing. I had 67. I had 238 passing yards. I only had 88. 12 yards, 307 to 155. Look at their passing yards. They had 3 in the first half and 88 in the second half. They had almost 30 times. They did almost 30 times better. Second half passing. First downs, 6 for both, sacks, led 5-2. Interceptions, they had 1-0. Fumble, I forced them to fumble twice, 0 for them. 51-6 your final score. Ty Detmer had twice the percentage of Jeff George. Rushing, Sterling Sharp, 5 attempts for 30 yards, really not that good. He also led in receptions, up 4 for 93 yards. I guess 4 for 93 yards and 4 catches would normally be considered pretty good, but not quite up to my standards. My receivers usually get huge touchdowns. Like maybe 2 catches for 93 yards. Harris 3 for 46, Pigram or Pigram, whatever his name is, Pilgrim, 10 attempts, 40 yards. Sacks, Reggie White 4, Clay Matthews, future Packer player back when this game was made. I had no idea he was that old. I don't follow football so closely these days though. Okay, we're going to skip through the rest of these games here. Cincinnati gets beat by Arizona in overtime. Cleveland gets beat by Pittsburgh. Houston gets beat by Kansas City. Rams beat Bears. Miami beats Indianapolis. New England gets beat by Buffalo. Giants get beat by the Eagles. Chargers beat the Jets. Buccaneers beat the Redskins. Raiders get beat by the Seahawks. Cowboys beat the Saints. Nobody clinched a division that week. Let's take a look at next week. I'll set this stuff up first. Okay. Let's look at our schedule for next week. We're going to see the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We're going to see the Green Bay Packers at Tampa Bay. We're going to see Pittsburgh at San Diego. So, Dallas already clinched the division. If I win this game, that should, I'm pretty sure that'll clinch my division. We're going to take a look at the standings yet, but Pittsburgh and San Diego should be a pretty interesting game because I know the West, AFC West is pretty close. not sure where the Chargers are in that spot. I'm not sure if Pittsburgh clinched their division or not yet, or if anyone did or not. Let's take a look at the standings. AFC East, Buffalo still didn't clinch their division yet, so we'll be looking to see that if Buffalo wins the next game or if the Dolphins lose the next game, and Buffalo wins, clinches the division. Actually, you might as well say Buffalo's got the division clinched. So even if Miami wins and Buffalo loses, take a look at the points. Buffalo's got like over plus 60 points. Miami's got minus 6. So, yeah, that's, I mean, between the two teams, Miami would have to win by like 35 points and Buffalo would have to lose by 35 points in order for them to be pretty close. I suppose it could happen, but unlikely. Pittsburgh did clinch their division 12-3, so I guess it doesn't matter what they do. Cleveland, Houston, Cincinnati probably won't even be making the playoffs. Cleveland possibly might if they win their last game. Look at that, Seattle. Seattle wins their next game, they clinch the division. Or if Denver loses, Seattle also clinches the division. Chiefs and Chargers fighting for a wild card spot. We will see the Chargers play this week, but Dallas already clinched their division. So we didn't see Dallas yet this season. We'll get to see them finally week 17. Last season, Dallas went undefeated all the way up to the Super Bowl where they got beat by the Buffalo Bills. They won 16-0 in regular season. They had a bye in round 1. They won round 2, and they beat me as the Packers in the NFC Championship. And they got beat by Buffalo in the Super Bowl. And so yeah, if I win my next game, I clinch the division. Either way, it's almost, I mean, you might as well say I got my division clinched, because even if I lose, I mean, I'd have to get beat by like, let's see, got plus almost 220 points. Minnesota's got over 100. So that still gives me a 100-point lead. I'd have to get beat by over 100 points. Or else I'd have to get beat by 50 points and the Vikings would have to win by 50 just to catch up to me. It's most likely not going to happen. 49ers clinch their division. Saints and Falcons going for a wildcard spot. Oh. No. Okay, I didn't want to do that, but it accidentally I skipped through the first game. Falcons beat the Arizona Cardinals. So we're going to miss that game in the next video, but I meant to go to schedule. See, this button kind of sticks. I think it's because I get used to playing the Wii, and I think the Wii controls are a little more sensitive. See, I went and pressed right, and then I pressed A to go to schedule, and it was on game start, so. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. See you in the next video, which will be the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow. And also, I'm hoping to get the Packer-Buccaneer game done tomorrow, too, so. Well, we'll be down to, by the time we get to the weekend, we can start our playoffs. Hopefully, fly right through them. See you in week 17.